nobody say. Nobody deserved to be murdered. I don't care what nobody did. That was somebody's son.
Samuel Sterling's parents emotional today as the murder case continues against the former Michigan State Police Detective Sergeant charged in his death.
The former sergeant's attorneys want the case moved to federal court. News 8's Byron Tollefson was at today's court hearing and has the latest on this tonight. Byron.
While the legal battle plays out over what the murder case will look like, whether it will be in state or federal court, Samuel Sterling's parents say the longer this takes, the harder it gets.
I don't get no more I love yous. I don't get no more hugs. I don't get none of that anymore because of somebody decided that they want to take my child.
2.5 months since her son Samuel Sterling was killed by a Michigan State Police Detective Sergeant, Andrika Cage says things have only gotten more difficult. She says she cries all the time.
And I don't care what nobody say. Nobody deserved to be murdered. I don't care what nobody did.
Dozens of Sterling supporters were by her side in the courtroom Monday for the case against Brian Keeley, the former state police detective sergeant charged with second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter in Sterling's death. His lawyers are pushing to move the case to federal court, arguing that while Keeley worked for state police, he was also assigned to a federal fugitive task force, making him a federal officer. If that happens, any trial would not be in front of the cameras.
The people are objecting to the case being removed to the federal court.
A lawyer for Attorney General Dana Nessel's office, which is prosecuting the case, said he wants to keep the case in state court. While we wait for a ruling, both sides have agreed to move the case forward, and a preliminary hearing is set for mid-August, where prosecutors will have to prove to a judge there's enough evidence to send the case to trial.
He murdered my son point blank. It was clear on video.
If you watch the video, you can see clear as day that he murdered my son.
This all happened April 17th, when police found Sterling at a gas station in Kentwood. They say he was wanted on multiple outstanding felony warrants. Troopers say when they approached, Sterling ran away. Several officers chased him on foot into the parking lot of a nearby Burger King, while Keeley pursued in the unmarked vehicle. Video released by state police shows Sterling being hit by Kelly's unmarked cruiser on the sidewalk leading into the restaurant. Sterling can be heard shouting in pain. He was pinned up against the wall for a few seconds before the cruiser backed away slightly. Sterling was hospitalized and died hours later.
That man just hurt me. He hurt the community. He hurt everybody.
Keeley's attorney was unavailable Monday for an interview. In court documents, he argues that as Sterling ran toward the Burger King, Keeley worried he would be a risk to those inside because of his outstanding warrants. His attorney writes Keeley, quote, drove at an angle, which he believed would cut off Sterling from the door, end quote. He then accuses Sterling of running in front of the vehicle instead of avoiding it. Meanwhile, Nessel has said that Sterling's life could have been saved.
That Detective Sergeant Keeley's actions that day were legally, grossly negligent and created a very high risk of death or great bodily harm, which could have otherwise been prevented.
Keeley's attorney also claims he hit the brakes and tried to stop the cruiser before hitting Sterling, but because of standing water due to rain earlier that day, he says he lost all braking and steering power. That preliminary examination is set for August 12th. Sterling's mother says she wants the case to stay in state court because she says she wants everyone to see a possible trial.